Hello, my stitchy friends. Coming to you with a shaky camera since I'm holding it. This is North Carolina Stitcher. This is July the 31st, 2019. And welcome to my channel. I'm going to do something a little different. I've been looking on iMovie on my phone and my iPad, trying to figure out how to put videos together and add pictures. I just can't figure out how to add like text, like say, on my last video, take for instance, I was saying that there was a fabric I was using for my like pinkie pie that was dying to stitch, that was dying for cross stitch fabric, and I was trying to figure out how to write it in there, saying, oh no, I said this wrong, but so far I haven't figured out how to do a text in there. So hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. Or if someone else knows where to find that on iMovie, just give me a message down below or a comment. But today I'm going to talk about my thread addiction. And I do not say this lightly because I have not really realized how much thread I had until I moved. And now it's like I'm thinking I've got, I mean, at my age especially, I'm 61 years old. I mean, who knows how many years I got. Hopefully a whole lot more, maybe 20 years. Hopefully. To stitch, but I've got so much thread now that I just it's totally ridiculous. And I'm in Victorian Motto's thread of the month, color and cotton. I get 5 of hers. I have the nest egg from 3 Out Threads. I get 10 gassed a month. And I'm in the Silks for You thread of the month club. I was in a bunch more, but I have quit those. I'm thinking of whittling it down. I really need to quit all of them. So, but I'm going to show you my thread so far. I'm trying to organize. It's really been difficult because I don't have cabinets and stuff like that. And just trying to figure out how to organize thread is really, really hard. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my thread. So here we go. Try not to get dizzy. Okay. Right here is how I've got it organized so far. On the top shelf, these 2 bins here are Victorian Motto, and this is my hand-dyed fibers, Vicki Clayton's. I got 2 bins of that, and I've got some more in actual that I've gotten off of eBay that I haven't got organized yet. This right here is DMC. This is DMC. All this is DMC. Yeah, all this is DMC. Okay, this right here is my most sale Jottery Designs and Fiberlicious threads. I have a whole bin of this. Okay, this is all DMC also, right here. Down here, the next row down, this one is, all these are Carrie's Creations, cottons and silks. Down there is Silks for You. This is Color and Cotton, 2 of these. This is Ship's Manor, 2 of those. Here's another bag full of DMC. Okay, now, over here, this is the threads I haven't got organized yet because I haven't got enough place. I've got another bookshelf like this one that's in my my den, and I'm going to put that in here once we find something else to put our DVDs on. So I have more room for this, but this right here is my last bin of threads, and here it is right here. Hopefully you can see that. This is Threadworks. This is a bunch of those Oops packs from Dinky Dyes. I bought a bunch, never used any of them so far. Here is a bunch of my Gentle Arts that I've gotten from 3 Out Threads. Here is more Gentle Arts. And I've got to realize I don't really like them on the rings. Because it's too hard to get what I want off, and then, I don't know, I go back and forth with what I want to do, and then here's Classic Colorworks. I don't have a lot of those, but here's another one. This is Crescent Colors, which is what Classic Colorworks was before they changed their name. Here is more. Here's Dinky Dyes. Here's some that doesn't even have a label. I don't even know where that, I can't even remember where that came from. Weeks Dye Works. This is just odds and ends. This is the Victorian Vicky Clayton threads I was telling you about. And down here, in this bag right here, I'm so sorry this is going everywhere. I mean, I'm sure that this is like not very easy to look at. These are all hanks. A whole bag full, probably 10 hanks of silks for you. And I'm waiting on another silks for you to get here. Now, this isn't counting any of the thread I've got in, you know, in my whips. I don't really have I do not have my room organized. So, I have several bins of whips. I have 2 containers with fabric in them. And I've got one drawer over here of fabric in this plastic container that is packed full of 32 count. So, I'm going to have to divide that up because it's too full. So I don't need any fabric, I don't need any thread, and I don't need any patterns. But I'm going to go through and get all this organized, and then when I get it all done, I'll show it to you. I'm not going to be able to do it all this week. I'm just going to try and do what I can with the shelving and stuff I have. I'm looking for more, so I don't know when I'll have another one uploaded to show you what I've gotten done. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to get done, because see, this thread's been in bins, like this one down here I just showed you. And so when it's in bins, I just don't think to go look for it. So when I want to do something, I just go buy what's called for off 1, 2, 3 stitch. So, or wherever, wherever I can get it. And so I buy more thread, and when I already have thread. So I'm going to try to do a whole lot more of, my own conversions with the threads I've got. And then, decide what I'm going to do about, my thread clubs. Also, I have a lot of things that I just don't really have an interest in anymore. But I live with a smoker. I do not smoke. I have never smoked in my life. But my husband is a smoker. I've about got him talked into trying to vape. He doesn't smoke as much in this house as he did in the old house. But he's still smoking in the house some. But my stuff smells like it's been around a smoker. And there's so many people that just, are not interested in that because they don't like the smell, which I don't blame them. I don't like the smell myself. But, I'm the one that married a smoker, so it's on me. But, so, if there's, I would like to try to sell some stuff, but, I just kind of feel really weird about it since I do live with a smoker. I know as long as I state that when I do try to sell it, then, at least they know. And if they couldn't stand it, then they wouldn't have to buy it or put a bid on it or whatever way I go to do it. So, I also forgot there's one more bin over here that's got my DMC cones, if I can get to it. I didn't organize very well, you see, for this little short video. I wasn't planning on doing a video, but, I thought, well, I'm going to try this. Maybe, because I'm going to try to do the vlog style video so I can put these together. This is my DMC cones. I have a sulky cone. I have some of these. This is tatting thread. And I have a bunch of these. Well, it's not a bunch. It's, maybe half a dozen. But here it is, right? Right here. Trying to see if you can see it. Oh, there you go. Anyway, that's what I got in cones. Then I have, oh, Lordy. I have petites, sulky petites. I have this is the sulky blendables and the sulky, this one right here looks like the solids, sulky solids. When I do something, I don't do it by half measure, that's for sure. I have the étoile. I have the first one they came up with, this one that's got the DMC, the 35 colors. And so you see what I got to deal with. But I would like to offer this DMC color card. This is the older one. It does have the threads in it. It's the one that's got the little fringe threads. I got one of the new ones, so I have this one to spare. If anyone wants it, just comment on my video, and if there's more than one person, I'll do some kind of draw. But if anyone wants this, I'll be glad to send it to you. All right, that's all for today. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Good evening, everybody. Today is Thursday, August 1st, 2019. This is going to probably be a shorter video than last night's section. But I just wanted to come on here and show you what I got done on my Verlinden mystery sampler. I really want to finish this one this year. I want to hang it up in my house so badly, since I got a house now with a lot of wall space that I need to hang stuff on. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to put a picture here to show you where I was last time. I stitched on it before I stitched on it last night. That is, if I can figure this out. I think I know how to do it, but if I don't, then I won't be showing a picture. But anyway, hopefully I will. Anyway, I took it off the Q-snap because I think I'm going to put it to rest for a while. I do want to get it out again very, very soon, because I'm getting really, really close. So I'm going to just stand up and show you the whole thing, and then I'll kind of come in closer to show you what I did, what I've been doing recently. Here it is in its entirety. It is very, very large. I love this. This is from Stickadine, von der Weenberg. And this is the part I've been working on. I've done all this. This right here is the very bottom of the sampler, that little thing down at the bottom. I wanted to go down and make sure I had enough space. I was starting to get a little bit worried because I didn't know if I had enough space to finish. But this is what I've been working on the last month, this part right here. So that is pretty cool. I got all that done, and now I'm going to start on my brother's sampler for his wedding. I got it right here. I'm putting this on 32 count Jobelin Queen Anne's lace. But this is Country Cottage Needleworks, which I thought it was Little House Needleworks. Oops. And it's called To Have and to Hold. Thought it was really cute. He picked this one out. I just got to make a change and put 2 grooms there. Not a bride. He's gay, so him and his partner are getting married. They've been together for 16, 17 years, so they think it's about time. And I'm really happy for them. So I'm hoping I can get that done, which this one, it looks like it would be pretty easy to do. And I think I'm going to try to go through some of my threads. This calls for mostly DMC, I think. And I'm going to go through some of my threads and see if I can't, switch it out for other things now. It calls for 1 classic color works and 1 week's dye works. The rest of it is all DMC. It's hard for me to actually see the numbers because I'm wearing a pair of my old glasses. Now these I can see good at a distance. Right. I can read right here really clearly, which I can't. Well, you can't see. About right there. I can see that really clear. But when I get up to where I'm actually reading, it's harder for me to see because these are probably 7 or 8 years old. But these glasses are the one pair that I got that's non-glare. So since I get so much glare on my glasses when I'm doing videos, and I have to have something. So I thought I'd wear these while I'm doing my videos as long as I can see well enough to do it. But anyway, I'm gonna try to start that one tonight and work on that this weekend. Because they're tentative wedding date is September the 20th or 21st. So, but he's supposed to let me know that for sure, you know, later on. But I want to get as much of this done as I can, except for the date. I might actually go in there and add their names. I'm gonna check with him, see what he'd like me to do, see if there's any changes in the colorway he wants me to make. So, but I'm gonna start on the top. I always start on the top. I try to start on the top left, but this one I'm gonna start because of the steeple's right in the very center of the church. So I'm gonna go ahead and start at the very top, at the steeple and those clouds, and do that first. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. And I also wanted to do a shout out. And I'm sure a lot of you, I mean, this woman is going to be very, very popular, if she isn't already. I think she's made 2 videos so far. And it's Kimberly Young of Sassy Jack Stitchery. I went on there and watched her videos last night, and I've been to her shop. I live in North Carolina, of course, North Carolina Stitcher. But the shop is 2.5 hours away. I live in the Piedmont, the middle part of the state, and it's over on the western part of the state. So it's about a 2.5 hour drive from here, and I went in April, and man, I just can't even, I could stay there all day if I had the time. And I better have thousands of dollars because they've got so many wonderful things just to buy, and oh man, it's just wonderful. Especially for people that love samplers, as of course I do. So they've got a new one coming out. They have their own sampler, not company, but they're publishing their own samplers under their own brand. It's called Sassafras Samplers. And they've gotten 2 out, and they're getting ready, I think 2, maybe 3. They're getting ready to release another one. It's called Mary Good. It is really pretty. And, you know, they were offering it in a kit, you know, with a free needle minder and the fabric and the thread and all that. And I want to get that so bad. But I'm sure it will be pretty expensive because the fabric and the thread will be pretty high. But, you know, it's silk and the fabric is linen, and so you know how that goes. That stuff's very expensive. I did buy some more of those plastic shoe boxes that I've got a lot of my thread organized in, and I want to try to get my Classic Color Works, my Week Style Works, and my Gentle Arts all in those. And I also have some thread works that I want to try to get in there. So that's what I want to try to do. But I'm not sure I don't know if I'll be able to get into it tonight or not. And I won't be able to make anything over the weekend video-wise because my husband's home and I can't really do anything when he's home. Now hopefully will work tomorrow night. Sometimes he takes Friday nights off, but I really need for him to work, you know, go to work. He's only got like 1.5 years before he retires, so my lifestyle will definitely change then. But I can still stitch, that's the main thing. So I'm gonna get busy, go in here and maybe do a little bit of work in my craft room, try to get it a little bit more organized, then I'm gonna get busy stitching. So anyway, this is 7 minutes, a little bit shorter than last night's section. I'm hoping I can mash all these together. So, but anyway, everybody have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. Today is Tuesday, August the 6th. This is North Carolina Stitcher coming to you with my next little segment of this video. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it all put together, do a little bit of editing. I'm trying, you know, but this is going to be the last one I'm going to do on this one, just in case I can't get it to work. And if I can't, then I don't, you know, I have like 3-4 segments to put together. But today I wanted to come to you and talk to you about my whips. I have a finish. I have a new start. Well, I have 2 new starts, but technically I'm going to restart one of them because I didn't care for the fabric. The fabric and the thread's just too close. I'll show that one to you though. And what I've been working on this week. But first of all, I wanted to show you something that I use. Back in '95, I got a job working in an embroidery factory, which is not really like cross stitch, but we do machine embroidery. I worked there for over 10 years, and I really, really enjoyed that work. One of the tools that we had was what we called our clippers. Basically, it was just little scissors. And I loved them because you can get really close, and that is what I use instead of scissors. Now, here they are. They have a really, really, really sharp point. Looking back, if it will focus. Anyway, they have a really sharp point. They're really good hand feel because you can, you know, just snip, and you have a lot of control with these compared to sometimes scissors will get away from me, and I poked a hole in one of my pieces one time because my scissors just got away from me, you know. Of course, these could too, and these are very sharp on the end. This is made by a company called Wiss, W-I-S-S. You can order these on Amazon. They're about $6-7 a piece. If I can find a link for them, which I should be able to, I'll try to put a link in the description box down below in case you're interested in getting you a pair. You know, and you can still put scissor fobs on here, right here too. So that's pretty cool. But first of all, I'm going to tell you about my finish. I have decided to go and get a little one that I've been worked on. I started this in 2018, I think, for Stitch Mania. It's Lizzie Kate, I Can Drive a Stick. And here is my finish. It's with DMC Black. This is a silk weaver. I believe it's a silk weaver. Yeah, summer khaki silk weaver. And it came out really cute. It just, you know, I started stitching this weekend. It just took me like just a few hours to finish up. I had Why Yes. That's what I had done when I started working on it. So that one's a finish. Now, if I can figure out how to FFO it, I'm thinking of trying to do a little pillow, but since I've never done a pillow, I've got to do some research and see what I can come up with. Then I started this one right here. This is the one I'm going to have to restart. This is for my brother, for his wedding. And I decided to use Queen Anne's lace fabric, and it's just too light for the church. I mean, you can see it a little bit, but I want the colors to pop more, so I ordered some vintage country mocha in 32 count. So I'm gonna do that, start that again when I get that, which I got a shipping order from 123 Stitch that they shipped it today. I started this one also for my son's girlfriend that is expecting her second child. And she's gonna name her Ella Kay. But I started on the butterfly, there's that. This is from Etsy, and the shop is Happinesst. I'll try to put that down in the description box too. But here's what I got so far. I started this last night. This is on just an 18 count Ada, antique white. She's really funny because she's having a little girl and she does not like pink. So she says, don't buy anything pink for my daughter. Tell me for my baby, because I don't like pink. But you know, probably what's gonna happen is that child, as it grows up, will just be in love with pink. And then I worked on the Weaver's bird sow, and I'll put a picture of where I was here. Hopefully. But here's what I've gotten done. I did this part right here. And so I'd like to get some more of this one done. This is part 5. She released part 8 today. So I'm several months behind, but I think I can catch this one up if I just start working on it. So that's basically what I worked on. I haven't got any haul, which is really sad. I've really tried to cut down on the amount of haul I'm getting because I really need to get myself on a better budget. We've got so many bills coming up: insurance, car insurance, property taxes on our other house. That's all due, and that's not cheap. And then one kid needs this, and one kid needs that. My oldest daughter, she has a grooming business. Her clippers broke. She has no money to get clippers, so she wants us to buy her some clippers. And so we'll see how that goes. I think I can get them on Amazon, so hopefully I can, you know. Alrighty then, well, I'm going to get done and try to get this edited so I can get it uploaded, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.